Hello guys. In the latest video Thomas was trying FreeCAD and he was trying to recreate a simple part that he was previously created in Fusion 360. So for him it was not so obvious how to do it in FreeCAD. So in this video I would like you to show how I recreated it. It's one of multiple ways how to do it, but it's one of them. So let's switch to FreeCAD, create a new document, a body and a sketch on XZ plane, because we would like to do a revolution of the sketch. I will go with multi-line to create a sketch. I don't have a dimension, so I will do rough sketching. So yeah, I will not constrain it because I don't have dimensions. And we'll do a revolution. Okay, so we'll do a thickness here, make thickness inward, and I will go with intersection to remove this smooth edge. Okay, next step is to make half of it. To do it in the part design, the only way is to pad it or to cut it with a rectangle. So I will create a simple rectangle on XY plane. It should be big enough to cover the half of it. I will not constrain it, and I will pocket through all reversed. Okay, so next I will leave this body as is. I will call it like base shape, and the next step is to create this mating surface to make this face bigger, so it can a groove and a pin can fit it. Okay, so I will create a new body. I will call it like mating support, and here I need to reference this edge. To do so, I can create a subshape binder. Here it is, and I'll create a sketch XZ plane. I will reference it, this one and this one, and it's enough. I will go with multi-line. We'll follow the profile from one side and do like parallel lines on the other side. And here we need to constrain it, so I'll make those parallel as well, those already parallel. I will define width. It will be 3 millimeters, and I will call it width so I can reference it later. Here, for example, I can reference our width without too much duplication, and here as well. Okay, so our sketch is fully defined, fully constrained. I did half of it because I can mirror it to the other side later. So right now I can pad it on the other side and make it big enough to fit, to cover our whole shape. Yes, it's big enough. Okay. And I can hide the binder, can mirror it to the other side. Okay. To remove this edge, I can set refine to true. It doesn't actually matter because it will be refined later. So our like supporting shape is ready, and the next task is to cut our supporting body with our original body, to extract this inner part. So we need this inner part. Part design doesn't allow to do it, so we will do it in the part design, in the part workbench. In part design I need those two bodies as a clones. So I have two clones, and I can operate on them in the part workbench. So first I select the body that I want to cut. It is this one. And the next I select the body which one I will cut. This one. And I will do slice apart. It's not a cut, it's slice, because I need this part. Okay, so we have a number of bodies. We can hide them to select the right one. So this one that we need. So we need this one, and we will fuse it with our original shape. Okay, so let's do it. I need another clone of our original shape. Here it is, and in the part I can make fuse of them. Union it's called. Fusion. So fusion is ready. It has some extra edges that we don't need, so we can refine it. And here we have our half part with supporting material for our mating profile. So the next step is to create our slot and a pin. So we'll create a part design body with the base shape. It will be the base shape of it. So here it is, and here we can create our mating bodies, mating profile. I'll create a sketch in YZ plane. So at first we'll create the protruding part. So it will be simple rectangle. We'll define it will be 1.5 by 1.5, and it will be 1.5 divided by 2. So those are the dimensions of our protruding part. Next, if we want to create additive pipe along those edges, we need some path, but unfortunately this edge is too long. It's from one side to the other, but we need only half of it, so it is unfortunate that we cannot use it. So we'll have to create a sketch with the path for our additive pipe and for our subtractive pipe. So I'll create a sketch on XZ plane. I will have to reference this one and this one, and I will do a multi-line as well. I will follow the profile. Yeah, and the key point that I should not create a long line here. So I will create 2 shorter lines. I will explain it later. Why? Because I want to use a single sketch for 2 operations. To fully constrain, I can use a symmetry here and a symmetry here and a symmetry here. So it's green, it's good, and we call it path. So we can already we'll hide the base feature, and we can create our protruding part. So we select the profile and then we select our path. So we, with Control, we select the needed edges and additive pipe, and we need to use the right corner to do the right thing. Okay, so it looks okay. So here, extra part, we can remove it later. And for the groove, we need additional sketch on XZ. Here we can partly reuse our sketch for the protruding part. To do so, I create a carbon copy of this sketch. So it references all the dimensions on the original sketch. So if original sketch changes, it will follow. To make this rectangle on the opposite side, I can just put a minus here and it will go to the opposite side like that. And we need to make it a bit bigger so it will fit our pin, to make a bit clearance, to add a bit of clearance. So let's make it a bit bigger, for example 0.2 millimeters, and we need to bring it a bit down, for example 1.1, millimeters and a bit deeper, -0.1 millimeter. So it looks fine. We can close it, and we will use the other part of our path. So we select the profile for our groove and select the path, the individual edges, and do the subtractive pipe. Again, I need to change it to right corner to do the right thing, so it looks correct. Yeah, and here we have some extra stuff that we need to remove. We can easily remove it just by selecting the face and pocket, and through all. It's easy to do, but it is a bit fragile, so if the name of the face changes, this feature can break, but we'll see. And to remove this extra edge, we just do the refine, and it is refined. So we have our part mostly ready. Need to add a hole here. Okay, let's do so. One way is just to select this face and add a sketch on it. Another is as it sits on XY plane, we can just create XY plane and not to reference the face, because the less we reference, the more robust our model. Go circle. Let's define it as, for example, 10 millimeters, and we can pocket it. Reverse direction through O. Yes. So here is our part. Let's see how it fits. We can create a clone of it and rotate it. Oops, not this way. This way, 180. Not the best position I selected. Okay, so we see that we have enough clearance here, and here as well we have some clearance, so it looks fine. We don't have some extra edges. And in the video Thomas shows that he was trying to add some extra like sphere part here, and he was adding to his original shape. So let's try to mimic his actions, how FreeCAD will react to this. So let's hide it, go to our base shape, and we need to add a sphere to this part. We can actually do this. We select our base shape, so it is active, and to add feature on top of this feature, not the last one, but someone in the middle, we can set tip. And something broke, but it's okay. When something breaks, we can fix it later. Okay, so we selected the tip of this body and we can add some features to this tip. So we need a sphere. Okay, so let's ignore the errors for now. So we need to attach it. Select XY plane and we need to offset it in some direction. Okay, let's bring it outside so we can see it and bring it up. Okay, it's a bit here. I think it's a bit too much. Okay, so it looks good. It keeps reporting errors, but it's okay. As long as it doesn't crash, it's okay. So we have a sphere here, and let's see what our thickness. Our thickness doesn't work, so let's fix it. Add face, so it needs a face. We added a face, so our thickness works. Keeps reporting errors. Okay, and our pocket. Okay, pocket works because it doesn't reference anything. So our base shape is ready. Let's set the tip to the last operation, and you see something fixed. So when we moved our tip to the last feature, it fixed our slice operation. So let's see what our fusion looks like. So it has our ball here. It is good. And our body doesn't look good. See? It's broken. So let's see how we can fix it. So base feature is okay. Additive feature, additive pipe is not okay. And it is broken because names of the edges changed. So we can just change our feature to adapt to those changes. Okay, if we remove, we see though those edges are not what we expect. So we remove, nothing to remove. Okay, oops, sorry. It's easier to just remove everything and add our path. But we don't need this here. Oh, that is weird. That is weird because our sketch is broken. I see. Okay, so go to the path and yeah, it's messed up. The names of our vertices changed, and the sketch also changed. so we can fix it. Okay, it's fixed. And magically our additive pipe also fixed, and subtractive pipe also fixed, and it's strangely that even this pocket fixed, and the hole is also fixed. Okay, looks okay. So we have our part with the ball added. And we can check the clearance. So it has enough clearance to fit, and we can check on x-axis. Looks okay. So I think that's it. There is a fork of FreeCAD by Rio Thunder. He did some amazing work there to solve topological naming problem, and he also added multiple new features to the part design workbench, such as slice and other stuff. So I think in the next video I will show how to do the same part in the Rio Thunder fork of FreeCAD. So I think it will be easier to do in the Rio Thunder fork of FreeCAD. So thank you for attention, and bye.